What's going on, everybody? Cardlordmagus here, and I am coming at you with the finally released Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set. So in this video, I'm going to be opening up this collector booster box. I'm also going to be showing off, I guess beforehand, the collector's Japanese. You guys can see it there. The Japanese pack that I got from the wonderful guys at MTG North, where I got all of my Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering product. They are great. They have a YouTube channel. I think you guys should check them out. But in the meantime, give this video a gander and let me know what you guys think of this set. All right, here we go. I'm going to start off with showing you guys the Japanese cards that I got. This was on their MTG North stream. From the other night. They do live streams 2 to 3 times a week, and right now they have some Final Fantasy cards available. So let me show you what I got. As you can see here, Final Fantasy Cardlordmagus for me. All right. So I'm not sure the names of these cards because they're in Japanese, but there we have Seymour. We have Chocobo, Gaisha, I think this card is. We have, what is this, City Call in FF6, I'm losing my mind, Vector, if I'm not mistaken, or the Imperial Capital, one of the two. We have the War Warriors of Light, if I'm not mistaken. We have Gabrianth, I think. We have Elixir, potentially. Okay, we got Fang. And the, I'm not sure what these cards are called, I don't have it pulled up right now. So leave a comment below, let me know what these are called. This is Fenrir, if I'm not mistaken. We have a, I'm gonna say Swamp. Yeah, Swamp, because it's a dark card. Okay. Then we have Squall. I forgot what the name of this is. Okay. Oh, then we have, is this Typhon? Or Typhon? Or I'm gonna look this one up. So yes, then we have Typhon, correct. This is Typhon. Then we have Balthier and Fran. I don't know this one, it's FF10. I don't think this is Xanarkand. Could be. And we battle at the Big Bridge, which I believe I'm going to be putting this music on, some version of it, at least for the background. That was my idea. And then we have this Surge Foil Cecil, or Cecil. I like to call him Cecil. Surge Foil in Japanese. And then we have the token, which is FF14. I think it's a Black Mage. So very nice. That's the Japanese cards. But more importantly, we have this big box here of North American collector boosters. And let's hope that we get something good. Maybe a Chocobo. Let's see what the gods, the Final Fantasy gods, have given me. I'm going to keep this as intact as possible. If you guys have seen my other videos, FF6, Final Fantasy 6 is my favorite. The fact that Terra is the main person on these cards, or on these boxes, and the art is great. I think they chose Cloud for the play boxes, which is my second favorite game in the series. So let's, without destroying this thing, pop this open. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And nothing else there. This here. And as of right now, this is the only of the this is the only collector's booster box I received, because these are very, very overpriced right now. So there's that. But anyways, let's get into the nitty gritty of these packs. And as always, I'm going to try and keep at least one in a usable format for my card box that I keep them in. Oops. This one's not bad. A little bit of a tear at the top there, but it's going to curl over, so we'll see. Okay. We got Hero. Knights of the Round. I did want this card and I got it in foil. Awesome. This is awesome. Cool. FF7. Ooh, Stay With Me. I hear this card is very good and it's in foil. That is a good hit. Mythic. Nice. Ristic Study. That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to put that one there. Then we got Vincent Valentine. And it flips over to the Galleon Beast. That's an FF7 card. That's a rare. Oh, this one is also mythic. I'll put that with the Stay With Me Ristic Study. Then we have another rare, Bannon, Returner's Leader, FF6 again. Good. I like the FF6 cards. I'm going to try and get all of them. The Darkness Crystal. So far, this pack is pretty good. Another rare. Then we got the Nibelheim Aflame. Haha. Sephiroth and the Mythic. Awesome. This pack is pretty good. We got Wastes in the land. Put the lands over here with the hero. Then we got Guardian Force Ifrit Summon. Common in the foil with the where's the woodblock art? Very nice. That's a common. Let's keep the commons aside. We got Prompto Argentum in the uncommon. I'm gonna go through these a little bit slowly, just because it is my favorite pastime of video games and my love of my life for nerdy things. More so than Lord of the Rings, funny enough. But yes, this is my my bread and butter for what I like, hence the Cardlordmagus, Dark Lord Magus that I go by. Magus being Square-Enix, Chrono Trigger being my second favorite, I guess one of the favorite game. Side quest, Mark Hunt. Very cool. That's FF12. That is a uncommon. Then we got the Cactuar in a foil, uncommon Cactuar. Very cool. So I usually call it Cactuar, but yeah, a lot of people call them Cactuars now. So I'm gonna start calling it Cactuar. Then we got a Zac Fair, uncommon in the foil. Very nice. We got Windurst, Federation Center, FF11. That's a land. Keep the lands aside. And we got Iron Giant. This one's from FF15, Iron Giant. That's a common. Let me put that there. And then we got the Galacat, FF5. Cat with wings. Let's got you up. Okay, that's a common as well. Okay, so not bad for the first pack. I'm quite happy with this. Stay With Me. Ristic Study. I don't know if I'm going to be calling them by their original names, aka Ristic Study, or if I'm going to be calling them with their modern names. I know that people that are more into playing the game will probably call them by their Magic original card names, like Ristic Study. But I will probably call them with the names of what the Final Fantasy cards are. This pack is great. This is awesome. Okay, next up, I got a hero. All right. Very nice. Then we got, what do I do with this thing here? Here. We got a Vaughn. It's a Vaughn. 12 Vaughn. He is a rare. Then we got Newfound Adventure. FF14. Okay, this is an uncommon. Goes here. We got Bat. FF14 again. This is a rare. We got Maester Seymour. Okay, that's another rare. We got Heidegger, FF7. Cool. That is a commander card. Hence the little chocobo icon here. Alright, that's a rare. Then we got Starting Town, FF1. Nice. If you remember, I took, you saw the other part of the video, if you noticed that I have nothing here, we're selling our home. But I took down the garland and the warrior light paintings that I had up, and I put them away for the new house. I miss having them up, actually. I used to look at them all the time. Starting Town, rare land. It's a town. Then we got the swamp again, like the Japanese one. Alright, then we got Secret Rendezvous in foil with Barrett. Nice hit. Very cool. I know it's probably not worth a lot, but that's cool. That's I'm hoping to get at least one of each, whether it's foil or not. So there's Barrett, Tifa, Aerith, and Yuffie. Okay, that's a good one. There we got the Emperor of Palamechia. I think I call it Palamechia. Don't think it's Palamecia. I doubled up. One borderless and one Oh, very nice. Both uncommon. We got Esper Ramu. Rama. Don't know how you guys pronounce it. I say Ramu. Or Remu. FF6. Very nice. That's an uncommon. And we got Realm Sketching, another FF6 card. Very, very cool. I didn't use her that much in the game. I don't really like her, but I know that magic characters in that game are OP. But I like the main core units. World map. I thought they'd have more of these. I thought maybe the lands would be map features from the different games. But we'll see if they do that for the special edition, which comes out I think in October, November. Which I will definitely be looking at getting. Then we have the Kikern Merchant. This is from FF11. I played this for a little bit, FF11, but I wasn't 100% into it. I remember playing during one of my university classes because it was boring. Yeah, I didn't really play it much. I didn't like the subscription way of playing online games. And then we got a Magic Pot, which I was looking into getting because Magic Pots, if you've played Opera Omnia, Magic Pots gave you a lot of experience, and if you've played the Final Fantasy games, they give you a lot of experience. Or they could do nothing, but very nice. Fun. Okay, pack number 3. I will try and keep this video under 20 minutes, but if not, hope you enjoy the ride. And I saw that the secret layer drop was released today, and unfortunately I was not able to get any. I'm very sad about that. I thought maybe I could get just the non-foils in the least, but they were sold out I think within like 0.2 seconds or something like that. So we'll see if we can get a few from any stores that might be selling them. Those are cool. I know that there's 3 different packs. There's enemies, monsters, and heroes or something like that. Okay, here we have Ultima, Origin of Oblivion, FF16. That's cool. This is one game that I still have to unwrap. It is still sealed. It is a deluxe edition. I have not played it yet. I have watched playthroughs or parts of playthroughs, but it is one game that I want to make sure that I have the time to spend to really enjoy it and take it in, just because of the game for what it is. There's a rare. Nice. Okay, then we have another rare. Astral Titan, FF15. Okay. Then we got Jacked, Reluctant Guardian. The rare. Lightning, Army of One. That's a mythic. We got Hope as Time, another 13. This is a rare. Then we got the Mass Immune. Good hit here. Very nice. So I know it's pronounced Masamune properly, but I call it the Mass Immune from the Chrono Trigger days when I was younger. But yeah, that's a nice hit, nice card. That's another rare there. And we got a Forest, which I will put aside here. And we got a Surge Zidane, Tantalus Thief. I think it's Zidane. I'm used to Zidane, but this isn't all. Very nice. I'm gonna keep that aside just because it's a Surge foil. But Eden, the Seed of the Sanctum, uncommon. There we got Crystal. Oh, that's what it is. Crystal Fragments. It wasn't the elixir in the Japanese. It's called Crystal Fragments. Uncommon again. We got the Lionheart. I wanted this card just for the sake of it being the Lionheart. My favorite games in the Final Fantasy series are 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess in that order. Just because that's the order I played them in when I grew up. But yeah, that's a cool. I've always wanted a Gunblade replica. It's nice. That's neat. All right, we got Ambrosia Whiteheart, FF16, White Chocobo. And we got Cornered by Black Mages. That is an FF9. I like that part of the game. That's a common. You know, White Mage's Staff. I thought they'd have more weapons in the set. Just to kind of because of, you know, the nature of the game. But they don't. They have like the basic staffs and basic weapons. And we got Dragoon's Wyvern, FF11. Very cool. Okay. Pack number 4. I'm hoping to get a Neon Chocobo. They are worth quite a bit. But if I don't get any in this pack, I'm just looking to get characters that I love. So like Terra, Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, you know, the typical ones. So another Darkness Crystal. Okay, this one is a foil and a rare. Then we got Baron Rivalry. That's the start of FF5. Very nice. Okay, that's an uncommon. Yuna, Grand Summoner. I don't know the value of some of these because they're up and down and they're going crazy right now with pricing because they were so overpriced when the set was pre-released this past weekend. Bugenhagen, was it this past weekend? Yes, it was. Bugenhagen, the Wise Elder. That's a rare. We have Balthier and Ran. Balthier and Fran. In the alt Japanese art, the anime art. That is nice. I like that. I'm glad I got that. Alright, we have Hearts and Boko. That's cool. Alright, that's another rare. Then we got the Plains, 7th Heaven. We got Torgal, Fine Hound. Uncommon. Then we got Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. Uncommon again. Okay, and then we got Side Quest Card Collection. This is FF14. Which I also played for a little bit. Not nearly as long as I did FF11. But definitely was a game I would have liked had they had more single player content to just not have to worry about raids and stuff like that. I kind of got out of that with my getting out of Destiny. Okay, so we have Summon Fenrir in the Saga, another uncommon. We have a Dark Knight's Greatsword. There's another weapon. Equipment, I guess, based on the card. Alright, we have Paladin's Arms, another equipment. Okay, and then you have Laughing Mad. Yes, I like this one. Something that people don't really show on the videos is Terra here on her magic tech armor. I'm surprised they didn't use the original FF6 concept art that Amano drew as a card. I know that they have it for Final Fantasy, the trading card game version, but that's, I guess, the closest we're gonna get in this set. But that is a cool card, cool art that she's being controlled. That's a common, very nice card. And then we got a Curl. I believe that's how you pronounce it. That's how I've pronounced it all my life. Curl. That's a common creature. All right. How long are we sitting at here? Oh my god, we're at 23 minutes already. This is gonna be a long video, people. Give or take 23 minutes. Minus whatever I have to edit out. Alright, that's another good one. Let's keep this one aside. Keep it aside. Alright. And we got a hero. Nibelheim of Flame. Alright, that's a cool one. That's in foil. That's a good one. That's a mythic. I think everybody knows that scene if they played FF7. Battle of the Big Bridge. In foil. I wanted this one. In foil. So there we go. I got it. Nice uncommon there here. Alright, we got Evenat again. Rare. We got Protection Magic. Yuna. The Falcon. Airship Restored. Very, very cool. That's an FF6, so definitely like that one. Alright, we got the Excalibur 2. Or the second. FF9. Legendary Artifact. That's a pretty good card. Got the Mountain. We got Anima. I'm tired, people. Okay, we got Anima, the summon. And the block art. What do I do here? I put a common here. Uncommon. Alright. Got Cloud of Darkness. Very cool. That's an uncommon. Nice that they added some of the baddies that are not as popular as some of the other games. Gladiolus. Another uncommon. We got Ash. Again. Uncommon foil. We got Barrett Wallace. Uncommon foil, normal art. We got Mysidian Elder. That's an FF4. That's a common. We got Rook Turret. That is from FF14. A common, and we got a Loporrit Scout. And a common as well. Alright. There we go. Let's go pack 6. So far only the one Surge. But we have gotten a lot of mythics, which is good. Let's see what else we can pull from these cards. And maybe get a chocobo of some sort, whether it's neon or not. Or let's try and get some more surges of characters that I like Cloud and Tifa and Sephiroth. And Terra. Definitely I want a Terra. If I can get a Terra of some sort, that would be great. And we got Zodiark. That's not a Terra. Okay, that's a rare. FF14, Zodiark, rare. We got Hugo Kupka, Final Fantasy 16. Another rare. Vincent Valentine. Okay. Non-foil. Rauban. Okay, that's an FF14. Whatever. Cloud's Limit Break. Nice. So you got Cross Slash, Blade Beam, or Omni Slash. I like that they added this in. These were a big part of the game. So I'm glad that they added something. I thought they would do Omni Slash as its own card, but I guess because of the amount of cards that they had to do something like this, so that's cool. The Water Crystal in normal foil. That's a rare. We got the Island. FF8. We got Garuda, Primal Garuda, FF14. Uncommon. We got Zack Fair in the extended art. Uncommon. Nice, that goes good with the other card. Gold Saucer, uncommon, foil. We got Clash of the Icons, FF16. I did see one of the battles in one of the streams. Somebody was streaming on Twitch, and I was like, wow, that's very cool that they added that type of fighting in the game. Magitech Armor, Final Fantasy 6. Yes, thank you for adding Magitech Armor. I didn't know that this card was a thing. Very neat. Uncommon again. We have Grand Pulse Ochu, 13. And a common. We got Cutrub Foray, Cutrub, a common, and we got Ice Magic. And I'm glad that they put the basic Ice, Fire, Lightning Magic in this set too. Alright, second half of this pack. Let's go. Get something good. Something better. Something great. Something to make me go loud. Well, I like the start of this because we have a Bortle, Chuckable creature, and we have Galtier and Fran. Not what I was looking for. That's okay. Now we have, I think, all of them. In the rare. Ooh, Search for Frozen Esper. Nice. So this is the only card I believe that is in-game graphics. This is the very beginning, or prologue if you want to call it, of Final Fantasy 6. When they meet Tritok, which is a different name now in the new iterations of the game. But if I get the card, you'll see it. It's something longer, but it's Tritok. That's awesome. I believe it's Tritok. Yeah, I wanted this card really badly. I'm gonna keep it aside there for myself. Okay, we got Yuna, Opus Spirit, and a Mythic. And I believe Yuna's cards are up in value, if I'm not mistaken. We have a Fire Crystal in the full art. From FF3. Very nice. Blue Mage's Cane. There's another weapon, artifact, a rare. Jumbo Cactuar, nice. 10,000 needles. Alright, that's a rare. We got the island. So I was supposed to go to the pre-release on the weekend. But unfortunately I couldn't make it. But they were kind enough to hold my pre-release kit. Because I wasn't able to make it for reasons. And I have that. I'm going to be doing that as an opening, possibly with a bundle. If not, I'll do it with the starter deck, which I do have. So Chocomog is the common. I like that art. Cute Mog. Cute Moogle. Alright, common. Alright, we have Gaius Van Basler. Balesar. Okay. We have Chocobo Racetrack. Nice, FF7. Okay. That's a uncommon. So yeah, I didn't go to the we didn't go to the pre-release event, but I wanted to. I was kind of sad. I haven't been to one ever. I thought that would be my first one, but I wasn't able to make it. So maybe another one, maybe for Spider-Man, if they have something, I might go. So the Crystal Chosen, that's what the other card in Japanese was. Okay, very nice. We have Samurai's Katana, uncommon. We have Vector Imperial Capital, so that's what it was. Vector in Japanese, the land. I put it. Yeah, okay. We have Syncopate, that's what this is. That's Syncopate in the Japanese that I got. And we have Ventures Airship from FF1. And I have the tune stuck in my head now. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it's going to be. Okay, we got a hero. And we got Mughals Valor. Okay, that's a rare foil. We got Wild Rose's Rebellion. FF2. I like FF2. I know it's not everybody's favorite, if not they hate it the most. If not FF8, but yeah, I like it a lot. I thought it was a cool game, cool story. That's an uncommon there. We have Heli Trooper in the rare. Then our foil. I have Nidhogg. FF14 rare. Stiltskin, Mughal Merchant. FF9. Very nice, that's another rare. We have Sarah Farron. FF13. We have the island again. That goes here. We have Crystal Fragments. And we have Crystal Fragments. So that's twice that they've done this. One foil, one knots. Uncommon. We have Sandworm. Uncommon. Sleep Magic, uncommon. That's funny. Dragoon's Lance. I should put these down because it's not focusing. Dragoon Lance. Fall over. Alright, we gotta call the Mountain Chocobo. Chocobo. Alright. I like that one. I thought they'd do more with the greens. But that's okay. We have Charlayan, FF14. Don't know this one too much, but it's a town land. And we have Summon Chocomog in the normal art of the saga. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 packs left of the collector's booster box. Hope you guys stuck around. I really do, because if I get a hit and you guys leave, you're gonna miss it. But other than that, leave a comment below. Let me know, have you guys gotten these packs? And if you have, tell me what you got. I'd like to see what everybody's getting. I try and watch as many of these openings as I can because they're exciting for me. All right, we got Hero, and we got Sin, Spirit's Punishments. So far, nothing overly too good in this box. That's a rare. We got Arden Izunia. I like, oh, that has like a line, a roller line. You guys see that? There it is. You guys see that? There's like a roller line on that. I liked him in Opera Omnia because they showed the conflict that he had and how he was potentially good at hard, but then things twisted his perception of his go. All right, we got Wrecking Ball Arm, another Barrett weapon. A Realm Reborn. Very nice. Okay, we got Lee's text. I know people call it Lies, but it's Lee's. That's a rare. Got the Wind Crystal in the rare. We got the Plains. F12. That's nice. Alright, we got Omega. Heartless Evolution. 14 uncommon. We got Giot, King of the Dwarves, FF4. Tally Ho. Alright, we got Ride the Shoe Puff. I like this guy's voice in the game, FF10. Very funny. Alright, we got Valkyrie, Aerial Unit. FF7. Uncommon. We got Gaius van Baelsar. Again, I said his name wrong. We got Ariman. FF3. Common. We got Light of Judgment. Ooh, Kefka. Burning things down. Nice. It's common. And then we got Stuck in Summoner Symptom. FF10. Okay, 3 packs to go. Not going to hit that. Okay. Hero and Jador. So I have a story with this. When my friend was playing Final Fantasy VII, back when the PS1 came out and this game was out, he had to go to Junon, or the canon part of the game. And I kept telling him, go to Jador, go to Jador. And he was looking at me like I was crazy. And he was like, what are you talking about? What is Jador? And I said, you're supposed to go to Jador. And he said, what is that? And I said, the place with the cannon. And he's like, you mean Junon? And I was like, yeah. I was actually playing FF6 at the time because FF7, I didn't have a PlayStation yet. I had the game, but I didn't have the PlayStation. And I was playing FF6 again. And yeah, that's a funny story that I will never live down with my friend. Very cool. Okay, so that's a rare. Now we have Thrum of the Vestige, FF13. Okay. We have Livestream's Blessing, FF7, rare. Shadow, Mysterious Assassin, very nice. More FF6 characters. We have Ramon again. Okay. And we have Triple Triad, which is a very fun card game to play in FF8. And we have Forest from FF11. Yeah, Clash of the Icons again. This time in the Japanese art. That's cool. That's an art. Okay, and then we have Torlo, FF16. And you have Judge Master Gabranth. Judge Magister, sorry. Very nice. Okay, a stolen uniform. That is Locke in FF6 during his scenario. I like that. Cool. Alright, common there. And we have Choco Comet. Not a very powerful summon or spell, but it is that. FF12, that is uncommon. We have Warrior Sword. FF1. Interesting. And then the Red Hair Warrior. Cool. Okay. And we've got Shell Greens. Funny picture, that's FF11. Common. And then we have the Suplex. Yes, I wanted this card and I'm glad I got it. And if you don't know, play FF6, get to the Savin scenario, or Sabin, Savin, I call him Savin. Get to his scenario. And when you get to the Phantom Train, suplex it. Yeah. I'm glad they threw that in there for the fans. Alright, 2 packs to go in this collector's box. So far, only the one surge. I'm kind of shocked. Usually I see 2 or 3 at least per pack. So hopefully these have what we're missing here. Or there's something bigger of a hit. Okay, so we have a hero. And we have Sephiroth. Yes. Okay, it's not a surge, but it's foil. Very nice. Oh, it is a surge. Oh, dang. That was hard to see in the light. Okay, that is a good hit. Okay, so I got a Sephiroth Surge. That's one that I wanted. There we go. That is awesome. Okay, that's gonna go here very carefully. Oh no, sorry, Surges go here. So I called it, okay, Imperial City of Arcades. I wanted this card because I absolutely love the art. FF12, it's a promotional art for the game. Look at this, it's amazing. It's like so well done. It's a mix of kind of like different scenes put together, different like, you know, angles. Like the angle's a little awkward. You're like looking up at this city tower or whatever wall, but it's like very nice to look at. That's an uncommon. Okay, I should stop yapping. Okay, we got Tidus, Yuna's Guardian. That's cool. In the foil, not Surge. Definitely not Surge. Okay, very nice. We got the Wandering Minstrel in the rare. Okay. I think this is a sleeper card, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can get this in certain packs, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But I believe I heard that this was one you can only get in collector's packs. Okay, Conformer Shuriken. Let's see if you chuck in a Shuriken. That's a rare. Oh, that's a rare here. The back. We got Dion, Bahamut's Dominant. That's nice. Okay. You got the Swamp. Oh, that's a nice card. Okay. FF14. Very nice with the dragon. We got Ambrosia Whiteheart. FF16 in the woodblock art. Or Japanese art, anime art. Like, very nice. That's a nice card. It's uncommon, but I like the art on it. Okay, that's an uncommon here. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. Another uncommon. I like the borderless aspect of it. We got Coliseum Behemoth. FF2. Uncommon. Okay, we got eject. Aerith is being ejected. Funny. Okay, we got Prompto again. Or did we have Prompto before? I don't remember. Prompto Argentum. So we have Gladiolus and Prompto. I think we're missing Ignis. Okay, uncommon. We got Crossroads Village, FF2. That is a land. We got Weapons Vendor, because of course you need to go visit them for stuff in FF7. And you can see that sword there. Common. And you have Bard's Bow. FF14. Okay, and last but not least. Well, so far, Sephiroth is taking the cake as the best card. I was hoping to get something good like that. I don't know the values. I don't think I'm going to put values up for this video, just because of the fact that it's too new. Cards are dropping, cards are not mostly dropping. But yes, that card will be one that hopefully stays and keeps its value. Okay, so Hero, and we got Joshua. Okay, not bad. No Terra, no Japanese art. That's okay, no Japanese. Chocobo, no Chocobos. But that's Surge. Not sure the value of that one. Okay, we got Vayne Solidor in the promotional art. See, it says Square-Enix down here. We got promotional art there. Dark Confidant in the Japanese art. It's the anime art. Don't know, that's a mythic. Sin, Spirit's Punishment in the rare. Sid, we got a Sid. Free Flyer Pilot. Nice, FF7 Sid. So far it's the only Sid I received. I don't know if the Sids are in the collector's packs. I'll have to go through them when I open them. Sorry, the commander decks. But I will have to go through those. Edgar, yes, King of Figaro. Very nice. I'm not too fond of the art here. Looks a little weird, but maybe too Caucasian for my liking in this. I am so used to the more anime style of the Japanese CGIs and renditions. But it's still good. Jake Murray, he did an okay job. It's not bad. By no means. Rare. A Mountain. And then we got Bang in a foil. I know that these cards can come in Surge, but this did not. That's uncommon. Here. We got a Stolen Uniform. There we go. So that's like the other one that I pulled. But this is the block art. Or just Japanese anime art. Very nice. I like that. Poo Poo UFO. Very fun. I was wondering if I was going to get this card in these sets. Very cool. Okay, that's an uncommon. You got Elixir. So we did get an Elixir. I was wrong about the art before, but this is the art for Elixir. Okay, we have Overkill. Nice. Not many Final Fantasies have Overkill, but FF10 was the first. Or at least the first that they showed the numbers being Overkill. I think FF7 had Overkill, maybe FF6 as well, but it never showed you the numbers higher than 9999. And we have Fight On. Aerith and Yuffie. And she's healing. Common. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad, especially if you've got good things in the graveyard. Okay. You have Slash of Light. Oh, nice. Okay, so Warrior Light versus Chaos. That's Chaos. Chaos! That's Chaos there, not Garland. Chaos. Very nice. Okay, and the last card, I believe I have all 3 now, if I put this in the right spot here. We have Thunder Magic. And of course they have Lightning doing Thunder Magic. There you have it. Okay, so let me show these off to you guys again. These are pretty much the 3 Surges that I received in the pack. Sephiroth being the best one. And all of these cards, I believe this would be the next best hit of the pack. So these are the major hits here. I'm going to put them in sleeves after I shut this video off. But we also got Dark Confidant, Tidus, Yuna, Hope Spira, Nibelheim of Flame. I think this is not too bad. Yuna again, so we got 2 Yunas here. Hope Spira and Grand Summoner. I don't know which one's better. We got Lightning. You have Nibelheim of Flame, which I believe we have it here again. Got the 2 Nibelheim of Flames. This is more like the CGI version of the game, and this is a Japanese rendition of it. Maybe block art, if I'm not mistaken. And we have Knights of the Round. And those are the mythics. All right, thank you very much for staying this long. Wow. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one collector's box I will try and cut it down. Hopefully it's not 48 minutes, but if it is, I'm very sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys look into getting your own packs just to break, because the art is phenomenal. The mix of games was probably really hard for them to choose from and pick things to draw and do and add to the game and make it Magic friendly. But that is something that they do for jobs, so lucky them. All right, so thank you. I hope to see you guys again in the next video, where I'll probably be doing each commander deck separately, and then I'll be doing the bundles. I'm also waiting on the gift bundle, and I have the pre-release pack and the starter kit. All right, thanks very much for stopping by. See you guys Starside. Kupo.